What's up, family? You know, the world goes around and around. And on this round and around world, we as a people are cataloged. We as a people are being examined. Sorry, I got something in my teeth. We as a people are being looked at in everything we do. And understand, this is not for our benefit. This is for our harm. We have, you know, we have sisters who have taught their little girls to put in fake hair, weaves, wigs, and monkey see, monkey do. Everybody has followed the village idiot because these white people and these Jews have got you in the market through these Asians to create $1 billion industry. $1 billion industry. Um, what's other practices that make us look, not just look, but cause us harm? Because these white people and these Jews are looking at everything you do. Hennessy, $1 million business. And we as a people say, well, we don't have the money to do this. We don't have money to start industry. We don't have money to take the time to learn about ourselves or pay into our children to do more than work for these devils. We're so proud at graduation. That's another practice we do. We're so proud at graduation, and that's any graduation. When they got the cap and gown on, some ritual witchery shit that's going on. Cap and gown. You thought cap and gown was just something they just adopted? Nah, the cap and gown has meaning, and it's not in your best interest. But you know what? I would advise you to take a look and check that out. Why is the cap and gown? Have you ever looked at the cap and gown and asked why does it looks like the judge gown? Why the gown looks like the preacher's gown? Do the research, yeah. Take some time and put some time in studying why. I'm gonna say this to you too. I'm gonna go back to, we do things that harm us, and we perceive that no one's looking. There are people that build markets on our foolishness. Um, you know, we think now, you see people always online on their podcast smoking weed. Like, that's cool. But they're calling you the N word as these Arabs are selling you weed, as these white boys are selling you weed. And then, in their control of the weed, you don't even know what they're putting in it. We go out trusting everybody. And we trust everybody to do what? Whip our asses. And we control nothing. Nothing. We sniffing in everybody else's asshole. And trusting them to do right by us. We are practicing an Armageddon on our children. People say, oh, I love my child, I love my kids, oh, my baby. And then it's amazing when I see when people, your children get hurt, and I see, people go, he was an honor roll student, he graduated this, he was in school, listen, you think because your child's in school, that's what gives them honor? What should be giving them honor is not some funky ass school of your oppressor. What should be giving them honor is their name, their family, their person, their being. That's what should be giving them honor. You run to the master to give you honor. Oh, I got a master's degree. That makes me somebody. That shows that I'm a good person. You good through their whiteness? I mean, think about it. How many things that you use that you're good, that makes you a good person through their whiteness, through their systems? It makes you somebody. You are willing to lay your existence under theirs. The shit is serious. It's become such a norm that nobody is not even talking about that. Everybody, when people talk about, and don't get me wrong, like I love Dan Calloway because the brother is doing the research and he's bringing out the truth. The truth is important. And let's get back down, just into our everyday lives. There is nothing. This system is so fucking manipulative that there is nothing that you do as a people that is worth anything, because it is all circled back into the system. It draws all back into the system because of just the nature of the system. Like, you believe, oh, I'm just free, I can do what I want to do, I can go eat at Applebee's, I can go buy this type of car, oh, I can get this type of job. Let's be clear. Your abilities are limited because they are controlled. This shit ain't free. This free nilly, free willy, just free everything. Is you could just roam around the planet and do what you want to do. And let me tell you something. For us, for a lot of people, they let you. They allow you. And if you ever listen to white people, to the white system, to the Jewish system, they use the word allow. They'll never say you're liberated. They will never use the word you're free. They will never use words that speak to power. Not your power. I was watching a roast with Shaq, with I think Ludacris, with Martha Stewart, with the comedian Hart. I don't watch much TV, so you know. But it was mixed. It was black and white people, and the white people were using racist jokes on the roast, saying Shaq had a big dick. Um, and when we look at that, we're laughing like, oh, that shit is funny. That shit is a ritual. It's a ritual that's not in your best interest because you're thinking these black and white people are all on equal footing when they're not. Only thing that the black people have on that panel is money. They don't have power. Those white people have power. And they have money. But maybe some of them don't have money, but they still have power. So when they're hurling these jokes, they're really degrading you openly. They ain't nobody gonna come. Nobody gonna be like, oh, you shouldn't have said that. That was horrible. See, they're able to create a forum and make you accept being beat. This is kind of shit they do. They make you accept. They make you laugh. They make you participate in getting your ass whipped by the master. And you usually smiling or chewing or loving or enjoying, participating. And because you said yes, their hands are clean. It's the dumb N word that's allowing it. Look at them. And understand, this goes in divisions. This goes in, they have special shit for men, special shit for women, special shit for the children, special shit for the babies. They move throughout the spectrum. They got a piece for the CEO, the basketball player, the college student, the drunk on the street, the drug addicted, the prostitute. When we are moving in this life, we are not understanding that they are watching. And what they watch also gives them justification in poisoning our water, poisoning our food, poisoning the education system. And you want them to treat you fairly. These Jews ain't trying to treat you fair, nothing. These white people ain't trying to treat you fair, nothing. You gull them. You nothing. You 3/3 of a human being. I can shit on you. I can piss on you. I can rape your children. I can eat them. I can drink their blood. I can put them into sex trafficking. See, how many things that you hear that are happening to us do you question who? Do you question why? Or do you just think, well, they got you thinking, right? Well, crime is just committed. It's just part of life. When you go into the religious realm, oh, sin. Sin is just part of life. It's part of human beings. The war starts in the mind. If I can get you in your mind, I can make you do just about anything. That's where the mind starts. That's where the war starts. And then when I corrupt your mind, you will corrupt your children's mind. So do you question your interactions with your children? You're like, oh no, I don't have a degree. I'm not I didn't come from a loving family. I don't there's always something. But I understand there's a lot of trauma. There is a lot of trauma. But what they have not put into your mind is that when you become an adult, even though you may not feel, even though they may have not set the plane for you to feel that you have power, but you do. You have the ability to choose. And see, you base your surroundings, how much money you have, how many things you have. Now I understand when it's hard to eat, when it's hard to shelter yourself, that can be a problem. But you know what? Part of that solution of being able to take care of that is to come together. When you come together as families, when I was a kid, yo, I didn't know I was poor. I didn't know families were poor. I used to go to my friend Beverly and Gregory's house. Their mother was such a sweet woman. Anytime I come, she would try to feed me. I had so many friends. Like, if you went to their house and they didn't have that much, they still tried to make sure you ate. They have taught us to be animals, to be beasts amongst ourselves. They've taught you to erase solutions as part of your dialect, as part of your understanding. They have put in problems as part of your life, as part of your very breath. I'm listening to people talk on the street on the phone. Just how people talk. When you listen to a person talk, it can tell you so much about that person. People walking around 30, 40, 20 years old. But guess what? Their mind, their chronological age is, 20, 30, 40, 50. Their psychological age, 15, 13, Some people go to 12. And then there's nobody in the cut who's gonna say to them, "Yo, this is not the way." And I mean, there are a lot of dynamics that can play into it. There's family members, there's girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives. There are things that people enable other people, and you don't want to get caught up in the war with that. And so, it's not always easy to tell somebody, hey, you know, yo, you doing it quite wrong, yo. Like the woman who 3 children who drowned on the beach, I think at Coney Island. That woman, children drowned because she was practicing. She ain't got a mental health issue. She was practicing what she practiced in her everyday life. Those kids were taking care of each other. She wasn't doing anything any different than she did in any other day. But the bad thing is she didn't have anybody there to say, "Hey, you got to do something different." I'm not here to say we have to be perfect, but I'm saying we as a people have to be cognizant of what it is that is going on around us, and we must stop thinking like this is just by chance, by happenstance. It just is. Everybody has a life to live. Everybody's living their life the best way they can. There are people, groups, everybody who they're looking at us. They take from us. They come into our communities, they start businesses, they will take, and then turn around and judge the shit out of you, and turn around and persecute you, and turn around and rape you, and turn around and beat you, turn around and kill you, turn around and fuck your whole shit up. Now, don't get me. Let me say this. There's some people who'll be like, "Well, I got a white friend. They're not like that. I got a Jewish friend, and they're not like that." Okay, but that doesn't negate the fact that the shit is happening every day. And see, part of what we do is, oh, that's not happening to me. So since it's not happening to me, I'm good. I'm golden. This is where they got you shook. This is where they done broke your ankles, because they got you hypnotized on a fantasy, on an illusion, on some artificial plane of existence. If you are not standing 10 toes down for yourself and for your people that are dying, that are out here every day degrading themselves on multiple levels, where the lights shine bright, where the lights shine very dim, we are degrading ourselves. Nobody's going to tell Kevin Hart he's degrading himself. He's making money. Nobody is going to tell Shaq he's degrading himself. He's making money. You got these charlatans like Al Sharpton out here. But I'm just saying, yo, where is the monument that stands for our power? Where is our power? Where is when we walk down the street, people ain't thinking that they can fuck with us? Where is the power where we start to understand we shouldn't be fucking with one another? We're so quick and willing to jump on each other, to take each other's money, to take each other's things. We're so stupid that we wear our value on our bodies. There are people, everything that they own is on their bodies. $30,000 watch, 300 pair jeans, $1,000 shirt. Where's that money going? We got, Chinese people out here who, who serving us cats and, at least cats, maybe dogs too. But understand, in their culture, to swindle is part of their culture. I saw in China, a Chinese woman sell a man fish. He brought the fish, she weighed it, gave him the price, she bagged it, and when she bagged it, she slipped one of the fish to the side. So the dude didn't, he didn't know. But this is what they do to their own people. It's part of what they do as a culture. Like we think, oh, everybody is, we're like everybody else. We're not like everybody else. And this is why we get kicked in the ass so many times. You go into Arab stores and they're like, my nigga. Who you calling a nigga? We let everybody call us nigga. I asked my Dominican friend, I was like, yo, I'm going to start calling you Spick. Yo, Spick, what's up? He was like, what? It's a term of endearment. Nigga ain't a term of endearment. No. It's just not. Not in this time frame. And I don't care how many brothers say it. 10 toes down. I don't care how many brothers say it. When that word is being used while your feet as you dangle from a tree, as the bank fucking manipulates and redlines you, and we are redlined in everything, banking, housing, jobs, and every facet of operations. We're redlined. See, they only told you about the housing. See, they're able to give you a little bit of truth, make you psychologically think, oh, they're trying to do something about it. They care. While they shoving a whole cantaloupe in your ass. You need to think about it, you don't even feel it. You don't even know the cantaloupe is in your ass. This is how slick they are. This is the kind of world we live in. And if it, like, why you gotta be a Debbie Downer? Why you gotta be, why can't we just live life? Because life is fucking you up. Life is draining you. Life is sucking on you. Life is a fucking vampire because of the system that they first made when they first laid eyes on these people who were called Indian in this country. This whole system came out of the butchery of our ancestors. And for those of you, when I say our ancestors, is being proved more and more every day that a lot of us did not come from Africa. And not to say I'm hating on my African brothers, but I'm saying that the reason why this system is structured the way it is because you are the original people. You are still here. Understand the problem in you still being here. Understand what that means. Understand on every facet of operation, sex, war, education, family, religion, on every facet of operations, they got you in the barrel. And they are firing. They are popping off on every facet of operations, but they do it with your consent. They do it with your eyes wide open, and you participating, you talking to this. You got fuckers out there who these people who are supposed to be professionals. Oh, they put a black face on a newscast talking about a black issue. Or they got somebody who you like who plays basketball or who's an actor to talk about an issue. These fuckers ain't your friends. Your barometer, your ability to measure comes out of this system of your fuckery. And, people smiling every day. You give somebody a brand new car, fuckers about to shit on themselves, y'all. They so happy. Oh my god, give me a car. And now they got our people out here buying $100,000 car. $100 million cars, $100,000 cars, sure, that need more maintenance than a normal car, that cost more to maintain than a normal car. You would think if a car went up in price like that this car should almost be maintenance free. I thought you was buying into some quality. Oh no, that's right. You're buying a name. You're giving wealth to somebody else to then turn around and kick your ass with it. The game is rigged. The whole fucking thing is rigged. But the way you think, the hardest thing for a person to do is to go against their own framework. Because you can't tell yourself that you're an idiot, that you was stupid, that I've been had. And I've been had every day. For how many years of my life I've been living. There's nobody gonna sit around and tell you, they ain't gonna tell you that. They're not people who are gonna really have constructive conversations, because a constructive conversation means that they expose that they have been idiots, that they have been stupid, that they have been played. And everybody want to sound smart. Everybody want to sound intelligent. But we find intelligence and we find wealth, and we find um, this place of security in these white people. Every day we perform for the master. We're performing every day. If you look at all through social media, black people are saying, please choose me. Master, please choose me. I'm the one. I'm the next one. I got talent. I got this. Come on, master. Choose me. I'm funny. Give me a show. Give me, please, master, please. They snatching the jobs. They snatching your housing. They're trying to, they want to turn New York into the Golden City. They got tolls down in Midtown. They want to start tolls in Midtown? Can't even drive in this city, yo. It And every day we continue to accept the fuckery that is being delivered. Like our brains don't register that this is fuckery, yo. Then we don't even register the fuckery, and then we don't even say, yo, you experience it, you experiencing it, I'm experiencing it. Yo, let's get together. We'll get under everybody else's banister. Nobody's under your fucking banister. Nobody's under your fucking banister. Nobody, listen. For the system of this thing called white supremacy to still exist every day, understand, people have to agree to it. People have to participate in it. For us to still be going through the same fucking things as a people, and a lot of you will say, oh, things aren't that bad, things have gotten better. Oh, because they allowed you now to go eat at the counter, go eat, to be able to go eat out. They're allowed. They said, okay, we made shit hard for them. We beat their asses physically, mentally, spiritually. Oh, wait a minute. Let's now allow them to do certain things. See, because when we allow them, we soften them up. We make their minds soft. We make them shaky, uncertain about what's happening. We make them fight amongst each other. We make them think, oh, it's not really happening anymore. It's different. The same play is in play when your great 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 grandparents, what they experienced, you still experiencing. They changed up the game a little bit. They did a Scottie Pippen on you. But it's still the same game. And yeah, we got more. I think we got 10,000 people in government, and it ain't shit change. Because they work for a master. They ain't working for you. Those faces that look like you ain't working for you. This makes me think about the Queen dying and how many people I seen black crying like their mother died. The Queen wouldn't spit on you if your black ass was on fire. to put you out. She wouldn't. She killed thousands of you. I heard a story about Muhammad Ali once when he said he was, I think, downtown Chicago, and he was trying to get into a eatery, and they wouldn't let him in. They wouldn't let him in, and he said two Africans walked in, and they let him in. He's like, why you let them in? He said, because they're not black. You have to understand this thing about black. Black is a status. It's not your skin. See, when they make you think it's your skin, they throw you off base. They throw you off what the truth is. And then they get you involved in a whole lot of fuckery about your skin. This is about your status. This is about your power. This is about what what you're owed. This is about what is yours. This is about everything else but your skin. Your skin is the thing that throws you off, that makes you go into marching, that makes you go into doing everything else, being upset at everything else. Now understand this. White people are the vanguards of true power, meaning that they're not the power. They're vanguards of the power. They carry out the orders of power, and they get dividends for it. They get treats, because as you see with this virus, they tried to kill everybody. But white people are able to carry out a certain understanding of the N-word, of your blackness, because they're placed also in positions of managing the things you need, the things that takes for you to survive. And we have to be able to start to break down our world, break down what's happening, break down what we see, break down what we hear, because in everything is punching us in the face. There is nothing that is friendly to us because of our status, because of our position, because of who we are. None of it is to be trusted. And in saying that, but that means we have a responsibility to ourselves. We have a responsibility to what we're supposed to be doing for ourselves, for our children, for our wives, we out here running around, turning up on a Friday night, trying to fuck everything. Women are trying to get on the same boat as men when their essence is precious. But because the man is faltering in being men, not living in his manhood, living in his bitchhood that's been made by white people, by Jewish people, you're walking robot, yo. You're walking dead. You have been bred like livestock. You've been stamped and sent on your merry fucking way to do the job of the master. When you're fucking playing fucking music and you fucking you lost. You got grown men out here who lost. Who can't see the fucking flowers from the trees. can't see the trees from the forest. And we think this is cute, yo. We think this is something fly. This shit ain't fly. This shit is destructive. This shit is a war. This shit is slamming down on you every day. And you out here whipping a whip, talking about you a boss, listening to Rick Ross. Well, maybe I'm not really in the whole entertainment shit, so I don't know how relevant he is. But this, they got you fucked up. And they got you participating and being fucked up against yourself. And even though it feels good, even though you think it's fly, even though you like, oh man, I love this. I love being a hoe. I love moving on some gangster shit. I don't want to be a square. Let me tell you something. To be an upright man, to be a man that lives in honor of yourself, of your family, where you start to correct and break some of these practices that these fucking people got us in, that's fucking warrior mode. That's gangster. When you're able to break the fucking chains in your mind, that's gangster. When you're able to see clearly and stand up, not run. When you're not running from these fucking race soldiers, because there's nothing to run about. You're standing up. When the camera is, when your boy is rolling the camera and the other boys are handling the business of their honor, of their manhood, of their women, of their children, that's gangster. For all you who talk about God, be a warrior for God. Because, again, in what you've learned, what you've been taught, listen, if God can help a hoe, a thief, a prostitute, a murderer, a molester, that means that God is able to help people when they're wrong. So people go, I'm a Muslim, or I'm a Christian, I'm a Jew, I'm a Hindu. My God is right. People in these, I'm a Catholic. God talked to me. God said something to me. God is able to work even in your most stupidest places, in your most ignorant places. You can be doing everything that you think is holy, and it could be ass backwards. I'm not here to say who's ass backwards. I'm not here to say, but I am here to say that you've been taught. It's like understand. It's like when you learn about, like we learned about being black in this country and slavery and Africa, and a European taught us that. And on top of teaching us that, he taught us lies. He didn't want you to read, but he wanted you to learn the Bible. Was that for your benefit? Was that to help you? Was that to bring God into your life? Was that to uplift you? Was that to give you power as a person, as a human being? Was that to help your family? Was that to help you see clear of his fuckery? I'm just saying. The world goes round and round and round. And most of you are dizzy. Most of you are hypnotized by purses, by shoes, by clothes, by cars, by money, by houses, by shiny shit, by empty trophies. That corny joint on Captain Planet, the power's yours. Yeah. Power's yours. You give your power away. They fuck you in the ass. And this is where we're at in society. 2022, 2023 is coming. Another ritual is coming. Because you've been practicing rituals all year long. Giving up your energy, giving up your power, giving up your resource. And I'm talking about us as a people. For us to be in the position that we're in, for us to be talking in the way that we talk, for us to be out here faking and stunting, and all that congeals together. All that is about where we are, the place we are in, the maze, the rat maze. You're looking for the man in the white coat to bring you your water, to bring you your food. Because that's what they do in a maze. You don't know how to be you. And then you're afraid to even practice what it is to be you. Because people are watching you and you think somebody gonna be like, oh, that's stupid. Yo, you look stupid. Yo, that just... Oh, like, you know what I get? You smile too much. Why you smile so much? Why you always smiling? Why you happy? In my world, I'm happy. I wake up every day on fucking fire. Every day I wake up with a burning nature of, I want to fuck this shit up. I want to enlighten myself. I want to enlighten my people. I want to take action. I want my people to take action. I want us. But you know what? I find that it is every time I've tried to get with my people, we have some mental shit going on that breaks everything down. Like they've programmed us to move against ourselves so naturally. And it's like it don't hurt us. We don't feel the pain that we cause onto ourselves. We don't even... And it happens every day out there. We don't have a level of respect for self. And we're willing to then shit on those who look like us with the greatest of ease. You go in that courtroom with that white lawyer, white judge. Respect. I'm gonna come in there, I'm gonna shoot up the fucking place, I'm gonna stab everything in there, I'm a wreck the courtroom. Mm-mm. Respect. These white bosses, these white companies, these white industries. This is status. I'm talking status. Their status, not their skin color. But we look at the skin in our minds. That's what we snap into. We give respect. And yeah, it was, I mean, don't get me wrong, occasionally we might have an outburst here and there. But it ain't nothing revolutionary. It ain't nothing that's going to, cause a chain reaction of a different belief, of different action, of building power. This is just, personal, I felt, upset about something, or wrong, I went off and, uh, that don't count, yo. That don't count. I hope that, no, I want this shit. No, I don't know. I want to say, please, start thinking. Start taking action in your thinking. Start looking and take the action through your life. You ain't gotta. It's not like you gotta be like, you know. Your movement is in yourself. Your movement and the power is in yourself. It's what you do with your time. It's what you do with your energy. It's what you do with your kids. It's what you do with your family. It's what you do. Your house is like incubators. The shit that goes on in the world, you incubate in your home. Those 3 kids dying, drowning, her incubator was her home. Your home, when you walk into your door, take a look, take a listen. What the fuck's going on? Who's saying what? What's being done? How shit is moving? Because this is where the shit starts. And then when you go outside your home, you carry a lot of the shit with you, but you play a facade. You go into a facade in front of people, but you can't hide from yourself. The shit that comes out, I was talking to somebody, and I was talking about the hypnosis, and I was talking about Donald Trump. And a dude told another dude that Donald Trump was the best president. The other dude's like, are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy? Like, oh, I was like, yo, if that's what he believes, then that's what he believes. Because none of these fucking presidents, none of them, when it comes to us as a people, have served us. But the hypnosis is that there's a war going on. There's a war of 2 factions of power going on. This is not about Donald Trump doing wrong. This is about he stood in a position of power and told the power that's been here for 500 years to go fuck off. And they was like, what? No president has done that. No president that we chose have never, I mean, some presidents that gone astray, like Carter, they had to push him to the side. Reagan, he did a couple, questionable shit. They shot him. Kennedy, he definitely kind of went off the rails, and they had to pop his ass. I mean, This is real. This war is real. The world trade is the greatest illusion, greatest magic trick, one of many that they ever performed right in front of your eyes. And the way you speak about it today, you speak about it like clowns. It speaks to how hypnotized you are, how stupid you are, how your common sense is thrown out the window. And for us as a people who run up under white people and their whole and their pain and listen, we don't have no time for it, man. I just heard a story about a town in Texas where it's a sundown town. And for those of you who don't know, sundown town is town you need to be your black ass up out of there by the time the sun is down. If not, you may not get out. Most likely, you will not be getting out. But this girl's white girl talking about her father, and talking about how they kidnap black people and used to set them off in the forest. A group of black people set them out into the forest, and they had the dogs hunt them. And they was hunting them too. Like we don't, like we think like, oh, when you know what, you should think, what's the worstest thing that this system could do to me? And then you should be asking, how do I prepare for that, yo? How do I prepare for that with my brothers and my sisters? How do we prepare in times of we in time of war, but they say in times of peace, prepare for war. We got fuckers out here drag racing, building cars, building their fantasy cars. Want to be rap stars. Everything else but our survival. Where is our survival? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm eating today. I got mine. You got to get yours. When they tell you you're an individual, they're lying to you, because they don't look at you as individuals. They look at you as a group. They look at us as a group. And then they slice us up. Oh, you going to school. Oh, you're doing the job thing. Oh, you're doing the drug thing. You're doing the alcohol thing. You're doing the alcohol and the weed thing. You're doing making the babies thing. I was telling a friend the other day, when you go into these courts about your children, this is like in their minds saying, you're stupid. You don't even know how to handle your own affairs. You don't even know how to handle your own affairs. And then when this whole child support registry, they making money. They making money. We make everybody else money. We give money to everybody. Learn how to handle your own affairs. Learn to get yourself under control. Learn to govern yourself. Stop being what everybody else wants you to be. Be your best self. Understand that there's a war raging around you, and there are people who are fucking betting on you doing the worst. Ask yourself, is this elevating me and my people? Is this elevating me and my family? Is this elevating me and my kids? Is this creating elevation and a legacy for? Will this be something that they'll be able to have in in their adult life? Ask, how do we start to create that? How do we start to make that? How do we start to build that? And how do we get over our fear of these white people? How do we get out of thinking they're gods? And I'm saying how because you got to understand, you got to take the process. You got to do the process. It's got to become tangible to you because you got to do the work. I'm going to stop here. If, send me a message. If you have any questions, let me know. We got people doing things, and I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna shout out to Zionist School for Black children. They got a whole school. They're trying to, elevate the school. And that school is XYAYX. The brother is pushing that, our babies have a space. I hope that he is willing to build that blueprint with other people. That's the one thing I gotta say too. We like to hoard shit. They've taught us like, oh, hoard your shit. Don't share it. Don't give it to anybody else. We should try to spread it far and wide to us, building us. All right, I'm gonna shut up. Family, I bid you war, because that's what we're in. Thank you for your time.